Hey y'all, it's Lindsay with Wrestling Talk in the Shop. And we're going to do today in wrestling history from March the 31st, going back to 1985. This is where it all began, folks. The very first WrestleMania took place in Madison Square Garden in front of 19,000 people. The tagline for the event was the greatest wrestling event of all time. It received an enormous amount of mainstream media coverage. The show is credited with the birth of modern wrestling, with its mix of traditional wrestling, theatrics, and mainstream celebrities. It was seen by over 1 million viewers through closed-circuit TV, and the main event saw WWF's biggest star, Hulk Hogan, team with TV star Mr. T to face Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff. And we got a lot of big shows, a lot of big stuff happened in that WrestleMania.
Muhammad Ali was the special guest referee, outside enforcer, however you want to call it. I mean, it was truly a monumental show.
It was. And then we've got so much to cover, we're gonna have to move along. Yeah. In 1996, WrestleMania 12 was held at the Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim, California. This was the first of 2 WrestleManias to be held in the venue in a 4-year period. It was the first edition where there were no celebrity involvement whatsoever.
A down year for WWF. It was a downtime period.
The show was most notable for the WrestleMania debuts and final competitive matches for 4 of the greatest superstars in the wrestling company's history. On this show, we had Vader, Owen Hart, and the British Bulldog defeat Yokozuna, Ahmed Johnson, and Jake the Snake. And then we had Stone Cold Steve Austin made his WrestleMania debut, defeating Savio Vega.
That's crazy. He had a feud with Savio Vega.
And Triple H also competed at WrestleMania for the first time.
Warrior. Right.
Was accompanied by debuting Sable, who came to the ring as his valet. He was defeated by the returning Ultimate Warrior, who hasn't appeared for 3.5 years. Yeah. And it was the final competitive match for WrestleMania for the Warrior. The Undertaker defeated Diesel in a heated grudge match. And Goldust and Roddy Piper fought to a no contest in front of a live crowd.
That was the first ever
the backlot brawl.
Yeah, first ever cinematic match. Well, maybe not, because they had the Blacktop Bully match in WCW. First ever WWF cinematic match, I guess you might say.
Then we had Shawn Michaels defeat Bret Hart for the WWF Championship in the first ever 60-minute
Iron Man. Boyhood dream has come true. That's when he come through on the whole zip line thing, you know.
And then in 2003 on WWE Raw at the night after WrestleMania XIX, Goldberg made his WWE TV debut in a segment where he speared The Rock to set up a match for Backlash pay-per-view the following month. Also, Stone Cold Steve Austin was kayfabe fired by Raw general manager Eric Bischoff. Kane and Rob Van Dam won the tag team titles in a triple threat elimination match against Chief Morley and Lance Storm and the Dudley Boys. In 2008 on WWE Raw from Orlando, the night after WrestleMania,
Ric Flair
delivered his final farewell address. Sounds like you could write this yourself. After losing to Shawn Michaels in a singles match to close the kayfabe winner retire storyline placed on Flair by Vince McMahon the night after Survivor Series the year before. This was a rare moment on WWE program where heels and babyfaces broke character and came out to the ring together. Most notably, and poignant nonverbal tributes were made off-air by The Undertaker and Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I mean, he had the best send-off ever. He just
couldn't stay retired.
Well, it's hard.
He pretty much did. Yeah. And then in 2021, AEW Dynamite was main evented by Arcade Anarchy match, and where Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy defeated Kip Sabian and Miro. In the contest were featured the returns of Chris Statlander and Trent. And that's going to wrap it up for today in wrestling history, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.